My husband thought he could cheat, lie, and manipulate me, all while smiling in my face. He genuinely believed I was too soft, too trusting, too blind to ever find out. But when I discovered the truth, I didn't cry, I didn't scream, I planned. And the revenge I delivered, it destroyed everything he tried to build behind my back. Hi, my name is Emily West, and this is the story of how my husband, the man I trusted for 7 years, thought he could break me. Instead, I broke his entire double life. This story has betrayal, quiet planning, and revenge so cold it made even me question who I had become. But every part of it is real, painfully real. I married Daniel West at 27. He was charming, warm, everyone's favorite. But the truth? Sociopaths are often charming. For the first 3 years, everything felt perfect. Weekend trips, late-night movies, breakfasts he cooked. Surprises I adored. But in our 4th year of marriage, small cracks began showing. He became too protective of his phone, too busy, too tired, too irritated by simple questions. My mistake was loving him too much to question him. One night, he came home late smelling like perfume I didn't own. When I asked where he'd been, he snapped, "Don't start, Emily, I'm stressed." He stormed off. I apologized for questioning him. But that was the night everything inside me changed. I told myself, "Emily, stop being blind." So I quietly paid attention. Patterns, excuses, trips, receipts, late-night calls. I didn't confront him. I observed. And then his lies started unraveling. It was 2:13 a.m. on a Wednesday when his phone buzzed. He was asleep, knocked out cold. I grabbed his phone out of pure reflex. The message preview said, "I miss you. When can we see each other again?" My hand shook. I opened the full thread, and my world shattered. He'd been seeing her for an entire year. The conversations were intimate, romantic, disgustingly sweet. He told her everything he didn't tell me. Jokes, secrets, dreams, and the worst part. He told her I was emotionally unstable and dependent. I felt my heart physically hurt, but I didn't cry, not a single tear. Because right then, I realized something life-changing. He never expected me to find out, and that meant he would never expect what I was about to do. I spent the next 3 months planning, not revenge out of rage, but revenge out of clarity. I made copies of everything: messages, voice notes, dates, hotel bookings, transaction history, photos, call logs. I met with a lawyer secretly, told her everything. She helped me build the perfect financial exit plan. I wasn't going to scream at him. I was going to remove myself and everything he depended on. See, Daniel was used to me managing his emails, his documents, his taxes, his side hustles, his schedules, his travel bookings. He didn't realize how much he needed me until it was too late. His affair partner, by the way, her name was Lily, 25 years old, a bartender. She didn't know he was married. When I contacted her comme leash, cried for an hour on the phone. She apologized. She offered to show me more proof. And she told me something that made my blood freeze. He told me you were abusive, that you didn't let him live his life. He flipped the story. Classic manipulation. But that's when Lily said something that turned everything in my head upside down. He also said, your money is actually his money. He bragged about being set for life, my money. I paid the mortgage, I paid the bills. I paid for groceries, vacations, furniture, repairs. He bragged about my money, and that's when revenge became my mission. Step 1, I quietly removed him from every joint account. Step 2, I moved half the money into a protected trust. Step 3, I told my lawyer to proceed with divorce filings without serving him immediately. Step 4, I stopped paying his bills, credit cards, subscriptions, car payments. Step 5, I withdrew my personal support completely. Within weeks, his credit tanked. His work performance dropped. He missed deadlines. He relied on me to manage. And then the moment arrived. He asked me, Emily, did you pay the credit bill? I smiled. No. He frowned. You always do, I repeated. I said no. He stared at me, confused, then frustrated, then angry. What's gotten into you? I looked him right in the eyes. I know, Daniel. His entire body froze. He tried lying, then blaming, then crying. I just handed him a USB drive, every screenshot, every photo. every audio recording. His face went pale. "You can't do this," he whispered. I already did. Then I put a neatly organized folder on the table. "Divorce papers," he begged, pleaded. Cried harder than I had ever seen. But I wasn't his wife anymore. I was his karma. He thought I'd leave quietly, but I made sure the truth followed him. I sent evidence to his boss, his HR department, his parents, his sister, our closest mutual friends, not out of pettiness, but because he had told them I was mentally unstable and paranoid. I cleared my name and destroyed his lies. His boss put him on probation. His parents stopped enabling him. His friends turned against him. Lily blocked him. He was alone, completely alone. 6 months later, the divorce was finalized. I kept the house, the savings, my car, my investments, my peace. He kept his consequences. Last month, he emailed me again. "Emily, I'm sorry. Can we talk?" I didn't reply. Sometimes silence is the loudest revenge. When someone betrays you, people expect anger. But the truth is, the most powerful revenge is calm, calculated, patient. I didn't hurt him. I didn't destroy his life. I simply removed myself, and his entire world collapsed without me. If you're listening and you've been betrayed, remember, you don't have to explode. You don't have to break. You don't have to fight loudly. Just walk away strategically. Let karma do the rest. Thanks for listening, and I hope my story helps someone find their strength again.